Hello, hello, what up, peeps? Red Storm is back in the house. It's your midweek check-in, and I wanted to make sure you're all having a good week and a good start. Join me, tell me what's happening, talk to me. I'll be looking for your comments to see how your goals are going this week. And I know for those of you that joined me on Sunday, we had lots of fun, lots to talk about, and I gave you some tips with respect to some of the things that I follow throughout the week in hopes that you can implement them in terms of using a meal management bag and as well using shaker cups and things that are just going to make your life easier. So I hope you got to a good start this week. And I am actually here to talk to you quickly. The question was, I get a lot of questions about sugar substitutes, but more importantly, I just posted a blog on it, so you can check it out on my website, being addicted to their coffee in the morning and what they can do to replace the sugar. So I thought I'd post a quick blog on that. You can check that on nancydonino.com/blog, but let me make it real for you. Okay, I know that I'm a monster when I don't get my coffee. Oh, hell yeah, I know. Like, I turn into a complete monster. And I know many of you are the same way. How many of you, raise your hand, like whatever, that if you don't get your Starbucks, or if you don't get, God, I'm eating my hair here. If you don't get your Tim Hortons coffee, you're like done. I am like, I can't even function. I turn into that ugly monster and I'm like, oh, forget it. Like, I have like a brain fog, and there's a reason for that. We're all guilty of it. We're so guilty of it, but like, the shit is real. So what I wanted to talk about is how we can at least have healthier versions of coffee and what we can do, because I know that the American Canadian way is that our day doesn't start. Our day starts with the first stop before work or school is stopping by that drive-through, going through the Starbucks or the Tim Hortons. But what just kills me is when I see it turns into a meal. So the coffee is now a frappuccino, a latte grande, a caramel macchiato, and these things are sabotaging your weight loss goals. So a lot of times the first question that I ask to my clients is, they tell me, Nancy, I have done everything right. I have been eating the meals that you've been telling me to eat. I've been weighing my food and nothing is happening. Then I find out, my next question is, okay, so what about your coffee? Oh yeah, I drink coffee, no problem, no problem. Okay, so what type of coffee are you drinking? And then they tell me that they're either having a coffee that has 3 sugars, 2 sugars, cream, and then it's all these fancy names with the macchiatos and the frappuccinos and everything else. And I'm just like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, quick lesson here. Keep it simple. Those fancy coffees are definitely sabotaging your weight loss goals. And a lot of those drinks have more calories than if you were to actually have, let me just see here. If you were to actually have, I have my little stats here because I don't drink them, so I need to know. So if you actually look at a mocha frappuccino tall, that's from Starbucks, it is 280 calories. I have this posted on my blog. The fat content is 11 grams, 44 grams of carbs. Are you kidding me? And I might as well have fish and chicken, or I might as well have a serving of rice with good nutrient food based foods. So this is the comparison I'm trying to tell you. So try and stay away from those coffees. Just go with a regular black coffee, or if you have to, what I tend to do, and I mean, trust me, it's not easy for me too. There's no way you could say, Nancy, eliminate your coffee unless you paid me, because it wasn't happening. So just have a regular coffee, okay, and you can put milk in it. I suggest trying having to choose milk over the creamer, because the creamer has up to 20 calories per spoon. It has up to 5 grams of fat. So try and stick to milk or skim milk, because at least or into a light cream or half and half, because then you're into that range of 5 to 10 calories per serving. But more importantly, ditch the sugar, man. Like I said, the shit's real. That sugar will eat you up. No 2 spoons and 3 spoons and everything else. What I will tell you is there are healthy alternatives for you to substitute into that coffee. So I recommend stevia. That's what I use. There are artificial sweeteners and natural sweeteners, but my fave is right here. So especially my clients who are asking, and the people that are asking, inboxing me, right here, Chris, right here, organic stevia, you named it. So thank you. I'm going to have to like you right now. Chris, this is what stevia is. Great. It is wonderful. It's a natural sweetener, and which means it's plant-based and it's not chemical-based, and it's also known as comes from the Truvia family. And what's great about it is it's 0 calorie. And you know what the funny thing is about this is that you only need like a drop, and it does the same justice that you would do if you were having like 2 teaspoons of sugar. So this is my go-to. You will not be disappointed. I put this on almost everything, either when I'm cooking or whatever have you. So good choice, Chris, good choice. And I'm telling you, it's not going to sabotage your weight loss goals or anything else, and all you need is a drop or 2, and you're going to be like, damn, this is sweet, girl. It is. Second to this, now, like I said, I do recommend natural sweeteners. This is hard to find in a lot of places because most people will carry Splenda, and that's what you'll find here. Splenda. Took me forever to find these because I don't use them anymore. Woohoo! Thanks, Joey. Anyways, I'll get back to you. So this is a chemical sweetener. So it's an artificial sweetener, which I don't recommend. I mean, if you have to go with the lesser of the evils, I would suggest using, obviously my first choice would be stevia, and then I'd go to Splenda. But this is not plant-based, it's a chemical-based. And you'll find this in a lot. A lot of times when you see low fat, low sugar, low calorie, they're actually replacing the sugar with Splenda. So you can actually have some adverse effects to the chemical sweetener. So if you are going to use the chemical sweetener, use it in moderation, please. But like I said, these are each zero calories. First choice is over here, the stevia, over here. So that is my lesson for the day. So if you're on my programs and you aren't having a Danino approved coffee, we have a problem, because that's what's sabotaging your weight loss goals. Definitely. So that is my midday check-in for the week, and I hope that answers a lot of your questions, especially when it comes to drinking coffee, because I know that most of us will not function in this day and age without having a cafe. So other than that, tell me what you're up to, how you doing, tell me something new that you did this week, tell me what you're proud of. Check out my blog, like I said, like and comment, and continue to send me those questions. And if you're on the Slim Down, oh, my 7-day free downloadable Slim Down, I certainly hope that, as I put in here, the coffee has to go if it has the sugar, and no frappuccinos, no macchiatos, grandes, and everything else. The coffee has to be plain black, or as I had just indicated, it has to have the stevia or the Splenda. Download for free. For those of you asking what the hell this is, nancydanino.com/slim down. But don't sabotage your Slim Down either if you don't have the stevia and if you don't have the Splenda. So, but I'm challenging everybody with the results that are on the Splenda, on the Slim Down. And it's interesting because people are already seeing lots of changes in how they're feeling and not feeling so bloated, even from some of the creamers that they're putting in there. So that's awesome. So also, I wanted to just comment and really hit it real with you, as I always do. I posted today and I posted yesterday because I've been having a lot of people text me. I know this is a difficult subject. Just a lot of people are having struggles getting off their feet. And, you know, a lot of people sometimes email me and they start saying, Nancy, you know, I'm embarrassed to email you, or I'm embarrassed to confess that regardless of how much motivation I get, how many magazines I read for motivation, I can't get off the couch, I can't get started. And they're just really feeling really stuck, or they're embarrassed because I get emails such as, Nancy, I am extremely overweight, like hundreds of pounds overweight. And they're at a point where they're almost embarrassed to even contact me or send me pictures. And I'm like, stop that shit. Like, I don't care what you look like, and I really don't even care. Like, we're all beautiful. At the end of the day, regardless of what I tell you with all these nutrition tips and training tips and everything else, the beauty really is in the eyes of the beholder. And I want you to know that regardless of what you look like on the outside, it's really what's in your heart and your soul. I don't care. It's what's in your heart and your soul that matters. So listen to me when I say is that we're all beautiful inside and out. And as I posted yesterday, I just need you to show up for you. And if you still have these doubts and you have these reservations, I need you to believe in yourself. And I posted yesterday and I said, I just need your guts. I'm already like tearing myself. I just need your will, and I just need your mindset, and I will take care of the rest. Because that's what I'm here for. I want you to feel beautiful, and don't be embarrassed. You got to be real. And you know what? It's about eliminating those people that make you feel less, because we're all the same. So love yourself, and know that you're special. And don't be embarrassed to email me. Don't be embarrassed to admit that you have faults, because we all have our challenges. But I want you to know that we can make it happen. And I'm here, and I'm accepting of everybody. I don't care what shape or size you are. I don't care about any of that. I just need you to show up for you. And that, to me, is the most enlightening, and I'll be so proud. So hit me up, email me, like my page, comment. There's no judgment here. None. No, zero judgment. Okay? So I would rather have somebody that's more dedicated in their mind, has 150 pounds to lose, than someone that just shows up and wants a quick fix, thinking that they can just do it the shortcuts. I don't believe in shortcuts. I don't believe in the one-hit wonders. And I just want you to be you. So that is my motivation for today, my midday check-in. And let me get to some of these comments here. I have some questions, so keep them coming. Let's see. Thanks, Joey. I know. I'm going to do something on this red hair soon. Monique, Xylo, sweet. Yes, Monique, same thing. They all come from the same family, as long as it's a natural-based sweetener or plant-based and it's not chemical. That's what you're really looking for, because there's that whole family with the Truvia and the xylitol and everything, but just make sure that it's actually it's just not chemically based. That's all. So sweet, yeah, it does get sweet. Eric, thank you. Amen. Yeah, I have come from an industry that has subjected me to judgment my entire life, and I will expand more on this on Sunday. So make sure you guys come live with me on Sunday, where I think I'm really going to talk about my personal story, because I think the impression is just because I'm on the cover of magazines, just because I can sit here and give you a 7-day slim down of whatever have you, that I am not subjected to all these hardships. And let me tell you, I have shed enough tears. I started in the dance industry auditioning and for people like Madonna, and I have been subjected to so much criticism about body weight, what I look like. You're too fat, you're too skinny, all that stuff, that I used to cry and cry and cry. And it took me years, almost until the last couple of years, to really say, you know what, F you. And just like what I was saying, to love yourself and believe in yourself and not put a price tag on what you look like. It's like, screw them. So if you guys are with me on Sunday, I will be talking about that. Probably about, let's make it a date again. 6:30 on Sunday, 6:30 quarter to 7. Hell yeah. But I really want you to know that um, we're all special in some shape or form, and whether it be you or you or you or those of you commenting, we're the answer to somebody else's prayers out there, and we all have something special to offer. So having said that, we all have skills and talents that we can offer, and I want you to be able to, I'm going to give you homework for next time, and not even that. Comment on this after the video, during the live replay, to tell me one thing that you're proud of for yourself, okay? Earlier this week I said, well, what are you proud of? What did you do this week? But I want you to tell me the one thing that you're really proud about yourself, whether it be an accomplishment, whether it be a physical attribute, whether it be just something inside about your personality. But it's about what makes you beautiful and what you think is your most shining attribute. So that to me is the most appealing thing. Anyways, having said that, I think I'm going to sign off now. I want you to have a beautiful week. I want you to tell somebody that they're beautiful regardless, okay? And it's just a check 1 2 on you to know that you're beautiful too. I'm here for you. No judgment, no matter what it is. Don't be afraid to ask your questions. Again, like my page, and let's hook up Sunday. It's a date. I'm counting on all of you. About 6:30, okay? So anyways, homies, as I always say, peace out, and love you all, and I'll see you Sunday. Bye.